What's up YouTube? For today's video, we have a Mr. Rime just in time sweep. Now, Mr. Rime is a super cool Pokemon, an Ice and Psychic type, and has a very interesting ability, Screen Cleaner, which I'll be showing in this video. Before we start the video, people, I have a quick little channel sponsor. Introducing the Ridge wallet. I've used this wallet every day for the last 3 months, and it has been so convenient for everyday use and traveling. This has been a great improvement on my old fat wallet and looks and feels a lot more stylish. The Ridge is super durable, made from military grade materials like titanium and carbon fiber. It's even proven to be bulletproof, waterproof, and chainsaw proof. There's a lifetime warranty if you love it and free returns if you don't. It comes in titanium, carbon fiber, aluminium, and over a dozen different styles and colors. Ridge also has some other cool products like a waterproof backpack and high quality charging cables. If this awesome product interests you, go check it out at ridge.com/salt. That's right, ridge.com/salt, and use code SALT for 10% off your order. Link in the description. And thank you Ridge once again for the channel sponsor. Alright, Mr. Rime and Screen Cleaner. Now, Screen Cleaner is a very situational ability. Pretty much what it does, if the opponent sets up a Reflect, a Light Screen, or a Royal Veil, when Mr. Rime swaps in right, it gets rid of those abilities. So pretty much, you're driving along in a car, right? You know, you're doing the speed limit guys, and then the big, thick bug, right, splats into your window, and then you just simply turn on your windscreen wipers and, you know, back and forth. And that's what Screen Cleaner is, IRL. Anyway, so we've got a Duralien lead. I'm going to paralyze that with my Vikavolt. It's not a very fast Pokemon, so it's kind of handy having that move on it. And now I'm just going to drop the web, and that's pretty much all I want to do here. Now, I didn't even realize that Screen Cleaner would come into effect in this battle. I had like a strategy already planned out that had nothing to do with Screen Cleaner even like working or not. But then it set it up, so I'm like, oh, this is my chance to make it work. So all I got to do now is send in the big Mr. Rime, and is going to do the coolest dance, guys. I really hope you enjoy this one. I'll see you at the end of the video. Nothing like a salt pile right at the end of the video, people. Hope you enjoyed the Mr. Rime sweep. Now, quickly, I just want to go over screen cleaner once again, just in a tiny little bit more depth. So I said at the start it got rid of reflect, light screen, and a raw veil. That actually goes to all veil effect moves as well. Now, if you did notice in the video, the Duraleon set up I'm not sure which one, it was light screen first, and then when I swapped in, it set up the reflect. Now, if you notice, it got rid of one of the screens, but not the other. So screen cleaner only works when you swap it in. So sort of like, I guess it's like intimidate, right? That was probably a bad example, but it only works. So say, Let's say this. The Duraleon set up the light screen and the reflect, right? Then I swapped in Mr. Rime. It will get rid of both of them. But in that case, it set up one when I already got swapped in. So the screen cleaner doesn't get rid of them if they're set up right in front of its face. If that's probably a little bit more easy to understand. Okay, let's have a look at my set. We had the Fickle Vault with Sticky Web, Thunder Wave, String Shot, and Volt Switch. Levitate. The item I had on, I'm pretty sure was Mental Herp. Oh, I got the wrong strategy on this Mr. Rime. Nasty Pod is meant to be Hypnosis. As you guys seen, I landed a ridiculously amount of them. That only has 60% actually too, so I was just lucky they landed. That was it. There was nothing else to it. I didn't have a strategy to make them land all the time or anything. It's just a fun little thing that I tried. Now, the other move I had was Endure, Stored Power, and Focus Miss. Well, Focus Miss didn't miss, which was cool too. So, obviously, the whole idea to this set was to go for the Endure to get the Weakness Policy up, which would boost the power of a Stored Power. Now, Stored Power gets a boost of 20 base every time it gets a boost, right? So, you know, that was like, after Weakness Policy, that was like, 4 boosts right there, so that's pretty good. On top of the 20 that always is, so that gave it 100 base power, which is pretty nice. I also got some further boosts from the Max Knuckle. If you noticed, I got a little bit worried that I was going to miss it, so I actually Dynamax. I panicked Dynamax, guys. No, I didn't panic Dynamax. I was like, if I miss this, I'm probably most definitely going to lose. So I just went for the Dynamax, and then I got the Max Knuckle, which gave me another boost in attack. Not that it really helped me out, but it did help out the stored power. Anyway, the other move I had was Focus Miss, which obviously gave me some coverage against steel types. And yeah, that pretty much made up the set. Now, I was going to run a nasty plot set. The set that you can see here was my original idea. I was thinking, if I could get a nasty plot up right, +2 in special attack, then get an Endure and a Weakness Policy, my goodness, stored power be hitting like an absolute truck, right? But the problem is, it's hard to get a swap with Mr. Rime. It's not exactly the most intimidating Pokemon. Like Ice and Psychic, there's a lot of weaknesses there. You'd probably have to come in against someone that's 4 times weak to Ice, and even then, they probably have like a coverage move that could probably, nearly one-shot it. Its special defense is okay. It works kind of similar to Mr. Mime, I'd say so, but its typing's like worse than normal Mr. Mime. I probably called Mr. Rime Mr. Mime in this video. I'm gonna apologize for that now. It's probably already happened. I probably did it at the start of the video and didn't even realize. Anyway, that's a strategy that I wanted to use, and I was going to use the same Weakness Policy and Endure strategy as well. Now, I could have given it Blizzard as well for some coverage instead of Hypnosis. You're probably thinking why I didn't do that. I wanted to use Hypnosis in case I couldn't one-shot a Pokemon. I thought if I can go for Hypnosis and then go for the stored power, whatever like that, it may be very handy. And it did come in handy, like, not on the Golok. I was kind of worried the Golok could live, but it ended up didn't live, which I was very, very lucky. The Rapidash, however, that was a different story because that resisted both of my, moves there. Anyway, people, hope you enjoyed this one. I should be back tomorrow with some more Pokemon sweeps. Theme teams are coming up soon. Peace.